For project 12-5, we're going to use the final tab or worksheet in the document, School International Women. And we've got a lot of data here that we're going to do a few things with. So this data is by country. It's got countries and years of women in education, so how much education they are getting in their country over the years. And it goes all the way over to the right and down quite a ways for all the different countries. So the first thing we're going to do here is to add Sparklines. And this is a kind of a cool thing. It's a good way to add data or see the data easily, what it is. So click on the column AP, row 2. So AP2, and Sparklines are in the Insert tab, and right here there's a Sparklines section, and we're going to do a line, Sparkline, and the data range is the whole row. Actually, I didn't get the whole row there, did I? So make sure you get that whole row from B2 through AO2. So you could just type that in or select it as I did, either way. Click OK, and it gives us a Sparkline, which what that is, it's a little line right there in the cell that tells us how it's been progressing throughout the years. And so it shows the change of data over that range that we have. So it's kind of cool, an easy way to see how things have been going throughout the range of data. Okay, I'm going to copy that down all the way to the bottom. So grab in the bottom right hand corner, the autofill handle, all the way down. Okay, and then, so I've got one for each of the rows. Now I'm going to change that to a column Sparkline. So here in the Sparkline tools under design, let's change it to a column just so we can see, and then it kind of fills it in so we can see it a little bit better. And let's also right here in the show section, we're going to show the high point, so it kind of highlights it in red. And for most of them, that is the very last one, is the high point, which means that it's steadily going up for all these countries, which is a good thing. Okay, the next thing, let's change the axes on each Sparkline for the same. Let's make each axis the same. So click again on that selected range, and in the design tab, let's go to right here, axis. And for the vertical axis and the, let's see, yeah, for both axes, we're going to do it the same for each Sparkline. So we're going to do it for that first one, the minimum and the maximum axes. Same for all Sparklines, which what that does is it allows us to compare the actual numbers. And so like this one's really short, really small. That means the numbers are really tiny. So this country has really low numbers of educated women. And then one that's really high, they have high numbers. And so we can see the difference between the numbers rather than just the progression of it. We can see both. So that's nice. Now let's select all the data besides Sparklines and titles, which is a lot, and let's just type it up here because it's so much. And let's go to A2 colon AO, capital O, not a 0, 176. Press enter, and that selects all the data. Now it gives us this little quick analysis tool. Usually it's in the bottom right hand corner of what we select, but since it's off the page, it gives it to us right here. So you can click on that. If you lost it or don't know where it is, and you can't see it, so I'm going to do this. Do a Control Q. Oh, it looks like it gave it to me anyway. Let me type that again. A2 through AO176. Okay, well, it's just gonna have to be off the page. Let me pull it up here. So right here it gives us lots of options to do different things. We want to get a formula, and we want some averages of each column. So click on that, averages, And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, that bottom row becomes the average of each column. Now we're going to select that row and change the decimal place. We can't select the whole row, so just select B177 through AO177 and change the decimal place to 2, or let's do 1 actually, just like all the other numbers. So now that gave us the rows, the averages of each column. And that was the quick access tool. We did a formula after selecting all the data range. Okay, that's it for this one. Save it and go on to the next.